What's good, guys? Fantasy Joe back here on our fantasy football profile. Today I am talking Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Leonard Fournette. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I'll respond as always. I have a ton of these fantasy profiles on the channel, a ton of redraft, a ton of dynasty content. Check it all out. If you want to stay tuned, let's talk Leonard Fournette. So in 2021, Leonard Fournette finishes the RB5 and half-point PPR, averaging 15.8 points per game. He had 180 carries last year, good for 812 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, and added 69 receptions for 454 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. The pass catching was really what he rode to such a high finish. Once he was the starter, he absolutely started to dominate. He was the RB3 as the starter, uninjured, and he averaged 18 points a game once he was named the starter. Going into this year, they have the 4th-ranked offensive line in all of football. That's a great plus for that team. And like I said, last year just caught so many passes, but really didn't have a ton of touchdown upside if you look at it compared to what the amount of touches he was getting when he was the starter. Obviously, it wasn't the starter all season, but in 13 games started, 14 games total, to have 10 touchdowns with the type of usage he was getting and the pass catching numbers, I think it could have been 12, something like that. I think this year the offense has definitely changed, and I think they will be more run heavy around the goal line. They have Mike Evans, but Chris Godwin's going to start the year injured. No more Antonio Brown. Gronk was at least retired for now, so a lot of those pass catching weapons that he likes to go to around the goal line, Brady likes to go to, are gone. He still trusts Le'Veon Bell. They did draft Rachaad White, though, in the 3rd round, and that's something to note. Running back from Arizona State, he caught 43 passes last year. He's a big back, 6'2", ran a 4.48 40. I really like the film in Rachaad White, but the reason I'm still not worried about Leonard Fournette is because he did receive a new contract. He got a deal for 3 years, $21 million, $12 million guaranteed, basically a 2-year deal for the next 2 years, paying him $7 million a year. When you pay a running back that type of money, I do expect him to get the ball, expect him to be the featured back, and I expect Rachaad White to be more of the insurance policy. The thing I'm worried about with Leonard Fournette most is injuries. He missed games last year. He's missed games in the past. He's a big back, and he's reportedly showed up a little bit bigger to camp so far. I'm really not worried about that so much in the offseason. If he gets a training camp and he's still looking large, then I think that's something to consider. But for right now, I'm still drafting Leonard Fournette the same way I was. And my stat predictions for him for this upcoming season, 250-plus carries, 1,000-plus yards, 40-plus receptions. I do think those receptions will come down a little bit with Giovanni Bernard and Rachaad White in the fold, healthy, and 13 touchdowns. I have his touchdowns going up a little bit, as well as the volume just overall on the ground. If he does get 250 carries, I think he'll go for much more than 1,000 yards, but that's just at 4 yards a carry. And I think that he's a lead back for a really good offense and a really good quarterback, and he is in a position to succeed this upcoming season. If you guys have made to this point in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Let me know where you guys are taking Leonard Fournette in drafts. As always, this has been Fantasy Joe. Thank you guys.